These players are done with this situation. You have a player popping off at the fans. You have a quarterback looking at his head coach and looking away. You have a team right now that has no direction. None.
It's the last pass I'm giving you, Desmond. I'm sure you watch this every day, but you got to be better. Like you just have to be better because you can be.
Is there such a thing as a moral victory here? Did Washington earn a moral victory against Philadelphia?
1,000,000,000%. There is such a thing as a moral victory, and this was it.
In my mind, Julian Edelman is a Hall of Famer. Dude is just a baller, right? I mean, you're going to talk about slot receivers for the next couple of decades, and he'll be mentioned with them.
The Irish had us a little nervous this weekend. This is the second week in a row, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. My heart can take all of this, brother.
Man, listen, I've been having a hard go, man. Every Saturday night, I'm just over here yelling at the phone.
And a lot of the route concepts weren't aggressive. And they were up 10-0 at one point. To not continue to go after them when they had the opportunity to do so is concerning.
The problem that I have is that there's going to be games on your schedule that's not going to happen for. And I know that USC down the road, their defense sucks. We'll talk about them. But man, you got to be able to find some better things offensively. This is back-to-back weeks that I feel like offensively you're a little anemic, man.
Are you into conspiracy theories? Because I'm not.
I've heard some ridiculous theories that it went all the way up back to ownership, that they want him to be the next Eli and that Shane and Dable had to keep him. No, I mean, it's just garbage.
They're not ranked. That's what I hate about the rankings, because I know they don't mean nothing, but when there's a number next to a team, you automatically feel a certain way about that team, right?
Yeah.
They're not ranked, but they should be. Right? Yeah. Fresno State is ranked. I think Maryland's better than Fresno State. Missouri's ranked because even though Missouri used to be a Big 12 team, now they're in SEC, so they get the SEC treatment. They're a better team than Missouri.
I haven't seen enough from Ohio State to say that they're just blowing the brakes off of people this year. That's where I think that number comes in. And listen, if Maryland's within about 10 in the second half, I'd be concerned if I was an Ohio State fan, because that offense is explosive for Maryland. They can, in 3 plays, get down the field and score.
I know you guys have not heard this before, so I'll tell you something I know that is not being said up there. Okay. Canada's doing a terrible job.
I wish Aiden the best. I thought he was and still is a very young, talented player. But I think the most part of it, listening to him in the press conference, saying he's dominant and dominating and all this, he seemed like he's just hurt. He's just hurt.
I think fans expected Russell Wilson and the Broncos offense to put up 71 points against a team that put up 70. Like, it's some of the expectations and some of the critiques that I think Broncos fans have about Russell Wilson. It's like, you got to pay attention to what's going on in the games. Russ has been, a bright spot for them.
I honestly think if they come up short, and I mean, don't play very well and don't get a lot going on offense, it's going to be hard on both Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy in the coming weeks.
So they're a liability. They just got to just be quiet and play better.
So I'll say the score would be what I hope is 17 Rams, 42 Eagles.
Oh,
wow.
Talking smack. Talking smack, yes.
Good Lord.